For many years, women have been making an impact for Jesus as missionaries serving all over the world. These women serve specific roles in sharing the gospel with other women in many different nations. Edmonia Moon and her sister Lottie were two of the first women sent to China in the late 1870s. Lottie spent her entire life loving and sharing the gospel with the Chinese people. In the 1900s, more women missionaries headed to China, Japan, and other nations to start community centers. At these centers, women and children attended tutoring programs, exercise gyms, and parenting classes. Female missionaries developed deep relationships that allowed them to naturally share the gospel. Throughout the 1900s, more and more women were obeying God's call to go to other nations to share the gospel. Agnes Graham was one of the first missionaries to Chile in South America. Within 25 years of her arrival to Chile, 50 new churches had started. Ruth Kersey was a nurse who heard about the great medical needs in Nigeria, Africa. So, she left her home to serve the Nigerian people. She opened an orphanage for children and showed the love of Christ to many in this country. In the 1990s, Yvette Ahrens was appointed to be a missionary in Trinidad, an island in the Caribbean. Yvette became one of the few deaf missionaries sharing the gospel using sign language to deaf people around the world. And the list goes on. There is not one type of missionary. Young, old, men, and women, everyone has a role in sharing the gospel with people all over the world.